Good morning. Welcome to Herman University, where we never lose because we're always learning. And that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to play 10 ball, and we're going to try and learn the break on a consistent basis where we can get good patterns to work with, easy patterns to work with. That's going to be critical for the energy towards the end of the event. So breaking big, to me, it's very important. And that's what I'll be doing. I'll be breaking big. The other thing I want to make sure I do is each shot take as a brand new blueprint and be creative with the bridge work and not look to do the same thing on every shot with my bridge, my warm-up strokes. Every shot has to be read differently, and I want to be able to do that as well. So let me get right to that. Sorry about that. It's Eddie Cohen, actually. I rejoined a cue that I may be interested in getting. Well, anyhow, let's get into it. I am going to be using the Carmelli. I'm getting a little bit more used to it. Of course, I definitely want I had the chat open. You're gonna have to mute that. That's why I uploaded it. That didn't get published on Herman University, of course. I was doing trying to check out now. Are you talking about right now, Linda? You talking about right now? You can't hear me right now? I'm live right now, in case. You getting a triple echo right now? Or are you talking about the tape show? Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Wow. And I'm getting a low bandwidth too, huh? Okay. Okay. I really don't know what's causing that. Let me check that. Is anybody else out there getting that triple echo that Linda's referring to? Because I'm not getting it. But what I'm going to do is open this up to see if I can hear it as well. Should be able to if I open up the volume. So let's see. I don't hear that echo, Linda. I don't know why you're getting that echo. Thank you very much confirming that for us. Really appreciate it. Well, in the meantime, this is going to be a recorded show, so I'm not going to really play a lot of music. What we're going to do is really get some work done and get right to it. Now, when you first start out your training session or your practice session, don't go fast right away. Take your time, slow, get your techniques in order. So I want to get my break in order, how I'm going to go about this. good start out. Again, we want easy patterns, and that's what I'm looking at here. Using Kamui chalk, no way, wow. That's an easy shot too. But look where I am, not really too good here. Now I'm using Outsville's chalk. This one is the blue, white, great white chalk. Again, we want to be smart with our position play. We want to use natural angles and then calculate ball speed and spin. So here's a good example. We're just going to go up and down with it here. Okay, big miss. But again, nice angle. And when you're warming up, don't worry about it. Work more on the technique and staying down, just like that shot. And again here, you know, don't get too fast with stuff when you're first starting out. So it's a good first rack. I have to test to see how the table's going to play today. And any day that the climate isn't the same, you're going to have a different playing condition. So you're kicking, calculating position and kicking and spins. All will change every day. Unless you got 2 days, you know, that are similar, and the condition will be similar then. All right, we're breaking with a Hubler break jump cue made a very, very, very long time ago. It was one of the first break jump cues made, actually. And the pros back then, this was a very popular cue with everybody. And that's what we're using. Let's see how we do. There's a good break. That second ball went right in the side. Cue ball getting kissed in. That's just gonna happen. But I like that break because look at the pattern. Looks pretty easy. Let's just go back and forth with this. Because I'm a little off, if I come to here and I can spin back, that'll be perfect. Good technique with the bridge work allowed that to be executed like that. Now here, there's no need to go around too much. As long as I come off a little bit, leave myself somewhere over here, that's going to set me up for the 6-ball. Now here, what you want to do is get out to the ball. The warm-up strokes are only from here to here. Once you get to here, put this ball into a roll, you're going to make this right away. Even if it hits the facing or anything, long as this heads towards the, with a high revolution called a roll, a real roll. So my warm-up strokes are going to be just out to the ball. Perfect. See how that hit the rail and the facing and went in? Because I hit it perfect speed to put that into a roll, and when the ball is revolutioning from top to bottom, it's grabbing the facing and driving right straight into the pocket. That's why I knew that was going to drop. But that doesn't mean these pockets are sloppy by any means. That's the technique that's required on that shot, so that when it heads towards the pocket, it's heading there with the proper ball speed, what a lot of people call pocket speed. Perfect break, because the pattern's going to be nice. That hit heavy, it's not great, but it's something to work on. It's a good starting spot. Now let's put the run together nicely. Here again, out to the ball, and just let that ball roll. Perfect. Nope, I can't be doing that. I gotta hit that ball on that kick. I got a little greedy there. Okay, here's good technique here. Just get out to the ball. Okay, good try. Trying to hold that angle cost me the shot, that's for sure. But gotta do a better job. that's what happens when you don't put it into a roll and it skids towards the pocket or slides towards the pocket. It causes it to deflect. And that's why when it hit the facing, it didn't grab it, it just deflected off it. Okay, now I should make this now I got to use reverse English to make this shot. Because of where I was sitting, that angle didn't sit well. Shot like this, I should make this. I hit it and it didn't go in because when the ball is sitting on this table, there's an this is coming up a little high before it falls off the bed. And that's just a training tool for this table, that I drive the ball into the pocket. So a lot of times I can hit the ball, and if it's not hit hard enough, it's not going to go in. It's just going to do what it did there. All the pockets are like that here. This actually is a pretty tight condition. A little bit under the 4.5, 4.25 size. So it's a little bit difficult when the cloth is used like it is and the balls aren't as clean as I would like them to be, making the condition a little bit more harder. All right, let's see how we do now. We're looking to execute that second ball on the side with a consistent stroke. Perfect. Beautiful break. Ball goes in, I could be out. It's okay. Nice spread right there. And nice control. No chance of a scratch. Okay. Side. Here I am with the 2 ball, but that's a little sloppy, all of that stuff. All right, let's see the kick here. We can't go without hitting this. That's for sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe play the 6 on the side and the 10 ball. Okay. Again, that's not the greatest kick in history, and because of that, I'm going to leave a layout. Let's see the techniques, and if we get through this rack. This looks pretty good. Okay, good try. Gave me good handle, and the bridge wasn't too bad. Although very long, it still was steady, kept me out of hitting any balls on a foul. So you got to acquire different techniques, like I said, and be very creative on all of these shots and different bridge works, very subtle changes in the bridge work and touches on these shots. Let's see if we can come back here, get the deuce in this side pocket. Beautifully done, by the way. Beautifully done. Technically, that's why it was so nice. Again, I like to practice a lot moving the cue ball around for further opportunities that might come that I need to do this. So I'm going to just play this 3 rails just to get a feel for the table, and I'll fall with any kind of angle. I can get on the 4 to the 5, no problem. This is just to test the speed going 3 rails. You can see I came a little long there, so I was off speed-wise. Let's see if I can kick it in. Should be close. Close ain't good enough. You gotta make those. Gotta hit that a lot better than that. I'm gonna bank this cross side. It looks like there's plenty of room. Oh, there's not plenty of room, but I can make it. Okay, nice try to get position for the 4 ball. Wasn't too bad. Now here I can play the 3 ball in there, half the pocket's covered. Plus if I play the 3 in this other pocket, I could easily make the 7 by mistake here. But what I really want to do is I'm going to play position going 3 rails for this 4 ball over here. So let's see what it looks like. Good technique here, good warm-up strokes. Excellent job. Now I came again a little bit too long on the ball speed. So that's something I'm going to have to work on, and that's because of lack of confidence. When I'm hitting the ball that hard and getting out of line like the 3 and now here the 4, that's lack of confidence, not enough competition. And I recognize that when I'm practicing, that's really important to me. These are errors that I can't afford to make, because they're ball speed errors, speed that I should know better. Now I got a full cue here. I'm going to try and jump this, but let me just take a look at it. All right, as I look at this, here's a natural angle. Now it's all about calculating spin and ball speed. I can come to this corner. If I get to that rail, then I can drag it right over to the 4, maybe come down and leave a safety. Let's take a look at it. Beautifully done. Now it's going to trickle out a little bit, and that's going to leave me a shot. And here I just want to drag this in, let the ball speed get killed a little bit by the thickness of hitting this 4 ball, where the 5 is so low. So we don't want to force this too much. We're going to drag this down the table, drive the 4 in, and sit nice for that 5. Oh, you can see how nice that... Look how deep this is in. This is crazy. And that ain't going. But look at how nicely I came out with the 5. Beautiful shot. Let's see if I get out. Because I come natural for the 6. See this? In the side. And now the rest of the rack is elementary. One of the things when a ball's hanging up, try to get as close to it as you can. That's why I hit that like I did. That's going to allow me to get to this 8 ball a lot better with handle. See how nice that is? Makes this shot automatic. Beautifully done. Here, don't try to get too comfortable with this. Drive this in. Just like this. Control your position. Nice. Beautifully done. You want to drive. That's because I have to drive the ball to the pocket. That's the intent. And that's called pulling the trigger. You can aim it up all right. A lot of times people do, but they don't pull the trigger. And that's a key. And that's why you want to be driving the ball to the pocket, and that'll bring confidence. It's like a horse coming to the finish line. If the horse is coming to the finish line, he's choking for air. Next time he gets out there, he's not going to be somebody that's going to have a lot of confidence about coming to the finish line next time. Where somebody that drives to the finish line, that's a horse that's really ready to go next time again. All right, let's get this breakdown. Now I'm going to get a little bit straighter on. I'm going to cut the ball speed down quite a bit so that I can handle this. That's good. Oh, almost. Now you can see, because I didn't hit it with my legs and my upper body, that didn't really break as big, you know, as heavy as I would have liked. But anyhow, this should be a possible run out anyhow. Let's see how we do here. Can't move the ball. I mean, that's too far away now. It's going to make getting back to the 6 ball, you know, a tough job. Shouldn't have been. Here we go. Yeah. I mean, wrong technique there, but I came out okay with the 6. But I can't be missing the 5 ball and thinking that's okay. Want to kill the ball speed, and I end up missing it. Come out nice for the 7. Here we go. Trick shot here. Very nice. Now there I try to just cheat the pocket to hold this angle for the 8. Probably not a good choice. In competition, you know, I have to make a decision. Do I want to play it like that, or just drive it in and go up and down and come nice? So that's telling me that I got to be careful next time I go for that kind of a shot, and I want to draw it up like that. You make the pockets play big when you roll the ball in, like I just did with the 7. Very nice. Here we go. And you can see all different bridge works on all of these shots. All different creative bridge work. Sometimes soft, hard. Same with the backhand. You're always going to be using different touches in the back as well. Like when I played that 5, I had my wrist cocked so that when it hit here, it was going to drive back down to get to the 6 ball. Timing. Perfect. There's your 2nd ball on the side. There's your position for the 1, and your very easy pattern. I should be able to get this run. I'm going to have to go rail first here, but that's okay, because of where the 3 is. The rail first is going to sit perfect for position here. Oh boy. That was really not calculated well at all. Can't do that. I have to make that and get position, because that's the wrap. All right, here we go. It's an easy shot. What you're going to do is drive the 6 over where the 4, drive the deuce over where the 4 and the 6 is. As long as I bring the cue ball over here, I got a good safety. Okay, because I didn't get where I want to get on this, I'm going to be in trouble because now here comes the safety back. Now, here's an interesting situation because I can cut the deuce in with a lot of spin. I can cut the deuce in and have this similar safety situation, but also if I make the deuce, it sets me up for the 3, and that's the reason I'm going to cut it in. Oh boy. It's a hell of a shot too. Oh well, here we go. Here again, the technique is just get out to the ball so the warm-up strokes look like this. Perfect. Nope, that was too rough and I missed it by too far. But I get an opportunity to come back with my rail first shot and get position. This time we're really going to play. All right, now here, the 6 ball's sitting over here. The angle looks pretty good if I go 3 rails. The problem is, by going 3 rails, I have to be careful because the 9 ball's here. So I have to think about playing into the 9 ball as position. That's my imaginary ball that I'm using to direct me. Okay, not a good shot there, even though this ball would have ended up perfect for the 6, but here we go. Again, out to the ball, put it into a roll, and that'll gobble it up over there. Same with this shot. Out to the ball, perfect. Let's draw this up by bridging low and aiming low. Nice. Perfect. Beautiful technique, and that's why when I drew it back, it came back straight. Here, we're going to ride the angle. Now, there's a couple of ways to go, but in this situation, I'm just going to go 1, 2, play the 10 in here, because that's the natural angle that's going to fall very nicely. See this? Beautiful. Now, out to the ball, you want to drive it in. Perfect. Under heavy pressure, what's going to get you through the pressure and what you need to rely on, it's going to be your bridge work, your technique, your warm-up strokes. That's what you got to be thinking. You can't be thinking, oh, if I miss this, I'm going to lose the tournament. Or if I make this, I'm going to make $1 million. If you think like that, you're going to miss. Obviously. You want to be thinking technically, just like I'm talking technically. Be creative with the bridge work, smart warm-up strokes, out to the ball, put the ball into a roll so that when it's heading to the pocket, it's driving in. Don't slide the ball and expect it to go in. It's not going. Here we go. Using my legs now. Perfect. That's a good break, believe it or not. There wasn't a good rack, but it was a good break because I heard the heavy cue ball. All right, let's. Now here's you can play a safety here, of course, and the pattern's very difficult, as you can see. So I would like to get ball in hand. Now here I'm going to drive the ball, just drive the cue ball thick, so that when it hits here, it's going to have a lot of spin to drive down towards that 8 ball. And again, you really want to use nice technique here. All right, beautifully done. It's going to end up a good snooker and on the rail. So let's look at this kick. Now I get plenty of room on this side. So all it's going to take is calculating here to here and there. Here we go. All right, that's a good hit at least, and it's going to leave good, but I should be able to play a good safety here by putting my billiard knowledge into work. Now I'm going to want to use a natural angle, but in this case, the natural angle I'm not going to be going with. I'm going to be going this way, off the one rail, and down this way into this little nice thing, and use the 3 ball as my blocker here. Or I could play the 1 ball right in the corner, play position for the 2, and possibly run out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the 1 ball and get position for the 2. Here we go. Okay, if you go for a ball, you got to make it. I would have got snookered, so it wasn't a very good choice. But let's play it again. It's good practice, though. Perfect. That time I hit it good. Let's see what I got for position. Nope. The position is very difficult, but I can say this, and I should be able to make it. Oh, that's too bad. I should have made that shot, actually. All right, let's see if I can make this. Wow, this is tough. The 8 won't go there. Well, just for the fun of it, we're going to play some defense, okay? Now, if I hit this, that's not going to go, and that ball's not going to move like I want. I'm going to just draw this back underneath the 4 ball. Let's see what happens. Nothing. That did not go well. Not at all. All right, there's a kick safety. Now that's a pretty good safety. Let's see what we'll do here. I'm going to play it inside here. See this? And kick the 2 in. Let's see what it looks like. Good warm-up strokes. Makes sense. Perfect. All right, now we should be out. Let's see. Perfect. You need that speed because the 8's blocking. Beautiful. Now I'm going to practice a rail first shot here. Perfect. Very nice. We're just going to crawl up here, play the 6 up the long corner. Nice. Now I'm going to draw it back for the 7 in the side. Perfect. The reason I wanted the 7 in the side, why? Because it sets up like this. All right, here we go. I'm going to 2 rail it out, drive this in. Beautifully done. You want to go technically here, again, drive it in. Beautiful. And you see how wide the pocket will be when you use this technique. Nice. This is a bomb here. Oh no. That almost snuck in that 1 ball. But look at the pattern. That's what I want right there. That was a good break for me because now the work is not difficult. Now it's just working the technique, pulling the trigger on these shots. Let's see what they look like. Now here I get a 2 rail up to kick out for a safety. Let's see what it looks like. I don't like that. No way. Nope. I left the window and now the run should be there. Let's see. Using good techniques here. Again, we want a little angle to get to the 5. Beautifully done. Nice. This is going to be good. Again, we want to get out to the ball, drive it in. Here, you just follow it up nicely. Again, nice technique. Beautiful. All different bridge works. Look at this. See that? Again, now a little bit different. But still with the same nice touch and making that pocket play big. It's not a good rack, but the technique shouldn't change because of the rack. Here we go. Perfect. That's a good break right there. Very nicely done. Oh my gosh. As you can see, what makes this a great break, look at the ball spread. Now I'm going to get great gas mileage, as well as, you know, I should be able to put this rack away pretty quickly. Let's see. Whoops. Here we go. Look at how the technique here. See this? Very nice. Now the 4 hanging up and the 5's hanging, so I don't have to get that close to it, although when the ball's hanging, you want to be as close to it as you can. Here we go. Beautifully done there. It's going to come a lot straighter than I want, and in a case like this, you're going to go behind your back and get your belly out of the way. Here we go. Beautiful hit. Gorgeous. That's the kind of forward roll you want. Top roll. Here again, it's going to give me nice action off that rail because it's got a good top roll. Here we go. Perfect. Beautiful shot right there. Nice extension. Excellent. Look at how easy it's going to be now to get position. See this? And I try to screw it up by getting here. Look at the technique here. Beautiful. Missed it. Let's make it this time though. No! As you can see, that's not a big pocket. You don't have a lot of room for error. But don't get me wrong, it's nothing like the Chinese 8-ball table. No! I'd love that table. And I've been inquiring about it because I know that a distributor in the United States or a builder of that table put some onus cloth on there and you got yourself a winner. Diamond tables better take notice. That's a market that's available right now. I can't tell you how many people would love to buy that Chinese 8-ball table, whether it's the Joy table or it's the Star table that we watched this past tournament. But I gotta tell you, there's no question about it. That condition is what we should be playing on, you know? So anyhow, here we go. Let's see how we do here. That's a good break. Believe it or not, although that didn't have a heavy cue ball because my timing was off, but no balls are together, and that makes it a good break. This pattern's not that difficult to work. But again, now you go right to your techniques on all these shots, and that's the job. And it does require a lot of energy, so you got to be in good shape. Here we go. Oh boy. Try to get right on the 5. I did, but not really. I mean, it was tough. Got nice on the 6 there, like I wanted. Here we go. I'm just going to get a peek at where I got to hit it. Going to go 3 rails for position. Got to make sure my speed isn't too much, because I don't want to get there. Perfect. That time I made a speed adjustment and it came out nice. Here we go. Look at the technique. That's good warm-up, and that's putting that into that top roll and setting me up very nicely. There it's spinning a little, didn't really turn over like I wanted. That was a lot better. You could see the ball with a higher roll to it. And again, same here. We're going to go out to the ball here. Out to the ball, out to the ball, never. You could see the cue ball had nothing on it there. And that's because the technique that I used on the bridge work wasn't very good. Because that didn't get, the cue ball looked dead. And that's the sign that tells you that the bridge work affected that shot tremendously. So the technique was poor on that shot. Let's bank this and use smart calculation, because I should make this. Not even close. Wouldn't even have made it because it didn't have the legs. Perfect. Let's bank it. No way. No way, Jose. All right, let's go up the corner with it. You can see I'm nice distanced away, and that's what's allowing me to see that nicely and be able to put that into a tough roll and make that shot look easy, that it wasn't an easy shot by any means. But if you do it technically, execute it, you'll make it. We're trying to find a consistent break. We're going to move over to this side. It appears that this is going to be the way I'm hitting the ball. I'm making an adjustment now because I see that I'm a little bit off, a little bit off, a little bit off. I moved it a little bit. Now I'll move to the other side of the spot, and this will affect the cue ball's weight when I hit the cue into the rack. I want that heavy cue ball hit. That's critical to me. There you go. All right, good adjustment. Now let's see what we got here. I'm going to just drive this ball out and bring the cue ball behind the 6. Let's see what it looks like. Not even close. And again, too fat in the belly right there to execute that shot like I need to. I got to get down on that shot. That shot doesn't just happen. You have to make it, put it there. What happened, Mamma Mia, huh? I'm not getting really the action I want on this tip. No idea what tip is on here. I just know that sometimes it's not going where I hoped it would. See, that's the good technique right there. Beautifully done right there. Now the last break I was very happy with because I put myself on the left side of the cue ball, and now I'm getting that heavy cue ball hit. This should be great. And it is. It's a good break. You can see the spread. Real easy to work with. Cue ball was secured. Looks like it's over. Make this combination. Got to get position too. I'm okay. I need my bridge. And I have a Kamui leatherhead bridge. And that's because my cue is all ivory and it's very expensive, and I don't want to use a plastic head. I want to be able to make sure I don't damage my shaft. Oh, I didn't like that shot. Now that shot there, if I'm playing in competition, I wouldn't even play that. I would have played a safety, drove that out, struck at him, and then I would look to get ball in hand. But I wouldn't have tried to play that. And I got to start, you know, competing so that I don't do something sloppy like that, because that's a waste of time, that last shot. Here we go, good bridge work. Not today. And I don't even really come down for the 4 ball as nice as I would have liked either. So there's another weak shot. Okay. Should be able to get natural position. Just hold that angle, drive it in, just like that. Now I can go in the side with this, and then up the corner with the 8. Might have to cut it in a little bit. Oh boy, can't be missing that. Here we go, out to the ball. Let's see how we do. Perfect. Now here I want to drive this in. Nice touch. Good warm-up strokes. Drive it in. Perfect. Oh no, not today. That was a little bit off, that's for sure. That's for sure. Let's bank this. Okay, now the angle's a little better, but still need the speed. Nope. It's all a speed shot right there. Most of these banks are. Let's see if we can make the 8. Perfect. Let's bank this. Drive it in. Just like that. Here we go. Perfect. That's a beauty. Any kind of a lucky break? Nothing. That's all right. That's a good break. 10 ball's tough. Here we go. Drive this in by getting out to the ball. Perfect. Beautifully done. That's technically done. Now you should be able to shoot this lefty. Get around the 5. Here we go. Beautiful. That's how to shoot that shot. Set up strong. Stay with it. In case I made it, I wanted to come back for the 6. Here we go. It's okay. It's not too bad. Again, lack of confidence and not enough time on the table cost me that shot, because that wasn't too bad technically. Now, as you notice, we have now found the break. We got a break now that's setting up the patterns very nicely. Now, if I can execute a ball by breaking with, you know, with good intentions, with intent to make a ball, I should be okay. So I should be able to come with the fastball or the home run break. And we should be making balls and getting nice spreads now. Here we go. That's a good break. Beauty. Oh man, that rack wasn't too good though. But the break was pretty good. Okay, here we go. Now, is there any room for that one ball? It looks like a little, very little. And the 9 can be made off the cue ball. So that's what I'm going to play, the 9 ball. And we're going to just sneak into the 8 with that 1. Perfect. Hit the 8 and made it. I wanted to hit the 8 because I thought I could kiss it in. Here we go. Now I got the easy run out. Good techniques here. didn't want to hit that 3, but I did, so I gotta live with it now. I'm gonna play the 9 ball. I'm gonna have to hit this pretty hard. Like that. What are you doing, cue ball? Oh, okay. It's a good shot. A little bit out of control there. Very nice. Here we're going to use some nice touches. Perfect. Beautifully done. Same here. Want that 7 in the side. Here we go. Good bridge work. This is the technique. Out to the ball. Perfect. That's all you want to do there. Let's get nice shape here. Don't hold the stroke back though. Beautiful. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect break right there. That timing was good finally. And nothing still doesn't want to go. But it's a good break. I guess I'm not scratching, I guess, and give it the best effort I can on the break. That's all you can do, really. All right, let's see. Do I want to bank this? Of course. Oh, don't do that. What if it goes in here? Does it count? Not if you gotta call it. Here's a one-handed shot. It's a Greg Sullivan shot. Here we go. Under pressure, go to your technique. Right there's a good example of it. Not overstroking it. Don't put, ridiculous pressure on yourself. Go to the best technique that you know. You know, it's really funny. I was thinking the other day, I was seeing something about somebody teaching somebody something. Let me tell you something about teaching, in my opinion. And that's why we have Herman University, by the way. All right, this one out. Okay. One of the things about teaching is we're not all built the same. We're not all, we're good at some things and not at other things, and some are better than others at this, and others are better than others at that. That's the key, is knowing who you are, knowing how to manage what you're good at, what you're not good at, and managing that. Don't try to copy somebody else. Don't be creating bridge work that somebody else that's using, because you can look at it and say, okay, that's nice creative bridge work. Let me see what I can do. My hand's a little bit different. My fingers are a little bit different. I have arthritis. I have 6 broken fingers and 2 hands. All of that is irrelevant. It's managing what tools you have. What knowledge do you have? Don't try to create somebody else that you are. Be creative. Be who you are. Bring out your personality. Bring out your creativity, as they say. All right, let me open the chat just for a second to answer a couple of questions, and we'll get right back with this. Now, sadly enough, I see there's a low bandwidth again, and I can't understand it, but it is what it is, and Comcast has just been a horror show in comparison to Verizon, so I'll probably go back to Verizon as soon as I can, to be honest with you. All right, let me look in the chat for a second. What kind of glove am I using? This glove was made in Colombia for Hard Times in California, and they ordered a bunch of gloves, never picked them up. And I took the order, so I have a bunch of these that have the Hard Times logo on them, and they're custom made in Colombia, South America. Thank you for the question. Can you please talk about break technique and using your legs, if you could explain more? Sure. One of the things about getting a heavy cue ball is you want to use your heaviest muscle, of course. So when you look at your body, where do you think that big muscle is? It's like right there, you know, right there. And you can't compare this to this. This here and this is not even close. So the thing is this, it's moving the hips and making sure you get these muscles into the break. So that's what we're going to do right now. And you'll see how the legs are critical. And the upper body is more about timing. So the upper body should not be quick. It just should be good timing. Good question. Here we go. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to line up and I'm going to get these muscles so they're tight. You know, you can feel they're tight. So you know you're using them, and boom, just like that. Here we go. Perfect. Now if a ball goes in, I might have a chance. Okay, now that's not perfect because I kind of quit on it. And I don't like to quit on shots. I like to stay with them for a very long time, which is the reason why I like to break very, very hard. But if I'm not controlling it, then being hard is breaking stupid, and I don't want to break stupid either. The break's going to determine your destiny in any tournament. You must be the guy dominating the break and controlling the match. Here we go. Perfect. There's a bomb right there. Now if I get nice shape, I should be out. See? See the layout? Beautiful. Now use the good technique. I think I'll bank this actually. Not even close. No, not even close there. I got a safety out of it, huh? All right, I'm going to kick it 2 rails, maybe kick it in the corner. Okay, I'm going to get a good safety out of it. Now this one I want to hit hard. I'm going to hit it thick, and the cue ball is going to sit right there. That's why I want to hit it hard. And I might get lucky. There you go. Now I win the game, especially if you don't have to call the shot, which you shouldn't have to. That was a very nice shot because I chose a good ball speed with the opportunity to getting lucky, which is really preparation meeting opportunity. Drive this in. Here we go. Perfect. Beautifully done. Rack should be over now. Going to leave a little angle here. Very nice. Just come up to it. Should be good. I'm going to kiss the 9 down for shape. Drive this in. Nicely done. Natural position if I make it. Perfect. Here we go. Good technique. Out to the ball. Perfect. Want to put that ball into a roll using technique. Just get out to the ball. That puts that ball into a roll. Then when it hits the facing or the rail, it's grabbing it and it's going to drive it into the pocket. Very important technique. Especially when there's a lot of pressure on. You want to go to your technique because that's what will get you through that pressure. Okay, here we go again. This break should be a beauty. Let's see. Watch the second ball on the side. Gotcha. Now get out of my way and we'll be all right. Here we go. Good technique here. Now I can play it in the right-hand corner or the left-hand corner. Left-hand corner, I'm going for. Let's go. Beautiful shot. Gorgeous. Get down, baby. Oh, don't do that. And the reason I want to get nice position here, that's why I played it like that. Now the 3 ball's in a weird spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to come underneath this 10 ball and come in this way. Maybe end up with it in the side pocket. Watch this. Not going to happen. And that's going to be trouble. I have to shoot over the ball. See that? So what we're going to do is we have to set up technically. And that means get your bridge hand in order. Should I back in, even bank it? I'm going to go behind the 4 ball and drive this back. That's it. And that's not going to happen. Although I did get down far enough, maybe that was not great. I'm going to bank the 3 ball and play the 1 ball. Here we go. Not gonna, hey, if it hits it, it'll go in. No, not today. Okay, let's see if I can make it now. Wow, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Here we go. Now I'm going to get behind the 5 ball here. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, not today I ain't. Now I got the 6 ball sitting on that rail, and I got the 5 ball sitting in an interesting spot. Rather than play the 5 ball direct, I'm going to play a kick shot, because that kick shot gives me an opportunity to make that 6 ball. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my God, only in America. All right, I hit it good. This is a tricky shot. You gotta be accurate. Very nice. Here we go. Oops, look out. I think I need to chalk up. I'm gonna leave the cue ball there. This tip is awful beyond belief. The shape. Just the way it's, okay, here we go. 7 in the corner, let's go. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I hit it good too. I thought I hit it good, but I guess I didn't. All right, I'm going to play that 9 ball over the ball. Let's see how we do with it. I'm going to cut it in. Yeah, I'm going to cut it in all right. All right, now to play position for that 9 ball isn't automatic from here. So what would I do? Very, very interesting shot. Not easy by any means. Where am I here? I can't see anything. Shoot. Sorry, but I have no idea. Hello. No, I don't want siding. Thanks. Ha! I got new siding, actually. It's unbelievable. Here we go. Should be no problem getting position. It's a big problem. Now, if I play it rail first, I kick right into the 9. And I have to be very careful of that. But if I hit it very, very slow, I might be able to sit right there and play the 9 in that other corner. Let's see what it looks like. That's about as much as you're going to get done on that shot without getting in trouble. Put it into a roll. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not in control of the draws and the follows. Having a little bit of calculating issues because it's a new cue to me. And anytime you're on a new cue with a new tip, it takes like a month, really, before you get to know that equipment. Same with the break cue. I don't use this often at all. Here we go. Good break, though, even though it didn't do much. Still a pounding break. I got to do a better job in breaking smarter rather than harder. All right, let's drive this in. Now the 4 ball's in a tough spot for me here. I'm going to have to play this, you know, just drop it in. No, it's going to roll out a little bit. I just needed to hit this for the 4 ball, but now I'll play the 4 in there. A little bit too far again. Again, that speed's way off for me. I've got to do a better job than that. Can't hit it like that and expect to get position. That's crazy. Beautifully done. But I still don't get shape. It looks like I can't bank the 5, but I can. This is a twist shot where I'm going to twist the 5 ball to carry this straight down by hitting it hard. Can't hit this soft, but I can make it if I hit it hard. Let's see. Not even close. Not even close. Look at where the cue is. Oh, boy. I'm going to bank it. Not today. It's going to leave safe, but let's get a good kick out of this. I'm going to sneak this into the corner and play it in the side. Okay, I got a hit out of it. That's about it, though. Got to do a better job there. Calculate, and here we go. Now this is good distance. I should make this. I should get position. All of that. Perfect. Why? Because I set up perfect. I was in great firing position and great accuracy. And again here, same here. Set up good, accurate, and, you know, and straight. Here we go. Nice. Drive this in. Not even close. Again, the bridge work was a little tricky there. You can't really need to drive that hard. Let's cut this in going rail first. Now I should make this. It all comes down to calculation here. And I gotta make that ball. Alright, I'm gonna kick it in. And again, I should be able to kick this in. Well, I did it. I still didn't scratch. Let's do the bank. No way, Jose. Okay. A lot of weaknesses coming up right here. This is coming from being out of shape. Otherwise, I'd be sticking these shots like this. No problem. You want to keep that nice speed that you can control. So you have to keep your pace in a manageable speed so that you don't run out of gas. And I don't feel that I'm out of gas, but I don't feel that I'm in shape so that my energy level is not where I want it to be. I want to be the guy that's giving you a very fast pace, wearing you out. Some people do it with a very slow pace. But I want to be the manager of the pace of the match. I want to be in control of that pace. So I don't want to be a deadbeat out there. Perfect, a beauty right there. Should be a good chance for a run out. Got nice shape for the one. And right now, this is what you can win a tournament on. This is the only way you're going to beat a champion world-class player, is you've got to get a break like this and execute after the break. Here we go. Perfect break. Oh, not you in the way. Come on, Mamma Mia. No glasses. Oh, that's Mr. Hello. Mr. Dominiak, how are you? I am live right now on the air. How about in a half hour? Okay, love you, bro. Yeah. Oh, that's Mr. Dominiak. I'm sure he's got a break cue ready for me, because I really need a nice break jump cue, so we've been working on one, and I'm pretty sure that's what that call's about. So let me basically open up the chat a little bit and discuss a little bit what's going on. Oh, I'm glad you understand it a little bit better now. I mean, everybody's going to be using a different technique on the break. As long as you're getting those muscles involved, I think that's the main thing, really, is to get your legs into the break so that you produce a heavy cue ball. And the idea of that is to have an easy pattern after the break. Now, I got to tell you, 10-ball break is very, very difficult, and it's almost like you're breaking them up for the other guy if you're not making a ball. So it's a little tricky. One thing's for sure, I think what needs to happen is the one scratch ball in hand is not a good idea, because you end up being scared to break, because all of a sudden you're giving up ball in hand and you got unlucky because a ball kissed in another ball and you scratched. And that's not, in my opinion, that's not, the penalty doesn't meet the crime there. It's like an overkill, especially when all balls are staying down on top of that. Now, back in the late 80s and 90s, we played all balls spotted. And also we played push-out, which is two scratch push-out. One scratch ball in hand, I mean, there's many times position is missed and the safety is like a lockup. It's like gin. So you say to yourself, hey, this is like, it's not for the professional status. We got to make spot shots, and balls should be clustered together, that you have to do some work. And that's what made the Chinese 8-ball championship so special, was the fact that it was difficult. Although I liked the rules there. They played, you didn't have to call the ball. Now, I played in the National 8-ball tournament back in 1993, I believe, in Las Vegas, the World 8-ball Championship I was in. And let me get the date and everything. I actually have all the info, because I was in the event and did well. Oh, 1995 at the Riviera. I played in that, and I finished in the top 32 in the 8-ball World Championship, and Ralph Soke knocked me out, and we took a saver. I have to tell everybody, Ralph, because to me, you taking a saver with me is respect in the fact that you could have possibly lost. Because I'm not sure you're going to split with somebody that's, well, we're friends. I wouldn't say we're not friends, but I would say this. You played great against me and made some good outs and deserved to win. Ralph Soke is one of the greatest pool players on the planet. You beat him only by outworking him, and you try to outwork Ralph Soke, and that's something else. Prior to him, I had beaten George Breedlove and another fellow, I forget who it was, but he didn't win a game. And I remember George didn't win too many either. And for those that don't know how good George Breedlove is, George Breedlove's a great pool player as well. I wouldn't put him behind anybody on a pool table. But anyhow, yeah, 1995, the World 8-Ball Championship at the Riviera in Las Vegas, Nevada. And 8-ball is just a great game. I've always been better in 8-ball than I have been in any other game. And it's because you really need to think, you need a little more knowledge to play 8-ball, especially on a tight condition, you know, on a tough condition. That matters, you know. Well, anyhow, I'm hoping to get a nice break cue. I'm sure Mr. Dominiak will be talking about that. And I will be at the Super Billiard Expo, and hopefully he will have a booth. And if he does, I'll be at the booth. And hopefully, we'll have some really unique break cues, break jump cues specifically. And that's something that we had in the works, and I believe he's probably got something of that nature. And really honored to have Dominiak Hughes on board, as I am with Pius, as I am with Castillo, as I am with Simonis. I can't even think about a better company or a better products than comes out of the Simonis camp. Just tremendous. I love the balls, I love the cloth. And you know, being at the Super Billiard Expo, we're going to get to meet everybody again. And every time I seem to meet the guys that own Championship Cloth and Andy Cloth and OB, people that I'm not big on their product, and I'm not afraid to say it. When I've played on Championship Cloth, I don't like it. Simple. I played on Andy Cloth, I don't like it. Now, if you're a pool room owner that's looking for, don't care how the table plays for the most part, you're going to put that cloth on. I've heard people say, oh, I love the cloth. But they're not loving the way the cloth plays, I don't believe. They're loving the fact that it's not wearing, I guess, or it wears longer. And it probably does wear longer, only because it plays so much worse, it doesn't grab onto the cloth at all. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's one of them deals. I'm on low bandwidth, and I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I checked my speed and everything. I uploaded a show yesterday, and I'm sure Linda was getting that echoing from that show. That show just was, it was uploaded to YouTube. It wasn't published here on Ustream, but oh man, I got to tell you, the video was bad, the audio was worse, and I've never been in a situation where I've been out of high definition. Even though when I have low bandwidth, I'm still in HD, except that the frames are getting slowed up. There's a little buffering done when I recorded it. And we'll see how this comes out, because obviously I am uploading this show to YouTube as well. I have to record these special shows that I do. Hopefully I can get 1 or 2 a week in and execute so that the message does come across. All right. So I can't stay on too long, and I want to thank you all, Brian and Susman and Asa and anybody else that's out there, Linda, and thank you so much. And please, if you get an opportunity to let somebody know about this show, for them to check it out and see if they can learn something. If it wasn't for my sponsors, they'd be paying and you'd be paying to get this information. I do this because of the sponsorship, and that's what Herman University is all about, educational pool and billiards. Thank you so much. I love you all, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.